Our top story, Donald Trump Jr. campaigning in the Ohio Valley this evening. Thank you for joining us. I'm Rich Pierce.
And I'm Kate Davison. In just under an hour, the oldest son of President Trump is expected to take the stage outside of Bully Tools in Steubenville. That's where we find News 9's Gage Goulding. He's talking about the campaign stop and tonight's presidential debate.
Good evening, Rich and Kate. Thank you. The crowd is anxiously awaiting Donald Trump Jr. here in Steubenville, but many more across the country are getting ready to watch the final presidential debate. But in the style of 2020, this debate will be different than any other.
4 years! 4 years!
Campaigning in the traditional sense has been cut down because of COVID.
And so have the debates. Following the first debate where more people said they were annoyed and entertained than informed, the Commission on Presidential Debates announced they will mute microphones to prevent candidates from talking over one another. The change, according to the Trump campaign, a way to give Joe Biden the advantage.
We know that the Commission on Presidential Debates is clearly biased. They've done everything they could to tip the scales to help Joe Biden.
The Commission on Presidential Debates is a nonpartisan group that features no active officer from either major party. On the other hand, Biden for Ohio campaign leaders hoping the new method will help create more equal dialogue.
We saw what happened in the first debate. Donald Trump wouldn't shut up. He wouldn't respect the process. He wouldn't allow Joe Biden to answer a question.
The national press secretary for the Trump campaign saying the muted microphones is not the only issue. He says removing foreign policy from topics to be discussed was a mistake.
Foreign policy is one of the most significant, impactful, important things that a president actually addresses while he is in the Oval Office, while he is in the White House.
Foreign policy, a big factor as to why the president's oldest son, Donald Trump Jr., is campaigning in Steubenville on Thursday. Trump Jr. is set to speak at Bully Tools, an all-USA manufacturing plant, who says they've benefited greatly from the Trump administration's tough stand on fiscal and foreign policy.
The number one issue that has helped us has been the tax reform for corporations. It increases our cash flow and it allows us to reinvest back into our operations, and it allows us to expand.
The final presidential debate begins at 9 p.m. with coverage beginning at 8 p.m. right here on WTOV-9. But before President Trump and Joe Biden take the stage, Donald Trump Jr. will speak here in Steubenville. You can watch the full event on our website, WTOV9.com, and we'll have a full wrap-up tonight on News 9 at 10 on Fox 9 and News 9 Tonight. For now, live in Steubenville, I'm Gage Goulding.